Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. So the Clippers win the tip. Down low, here's Zubac. Kicks it out to Jones. No good on the triple. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all five guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Now, here is Harden. Here's Jones. Collins grabs the miss. Here's San Antonio now. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Here's Harden. Kicks it out to Leonard. A second chance effort. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Well, that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. Our coach told me the key is to stay disciplined on defense, especially when guarding James Harden. He said James is special offensively. He's a master at manipulating defenses and drawing fouls. So, of course, they don't want to give him easy points at the foul line. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here is Paul after the basket by Los Angeles. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Zubac. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom five defense to a top five defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Now, here is Harden. Screen by Zubac. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And just attacking the paint. Vassell knows better than to hold back.
Here is Harden with the shot. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Harden, following the shot by Chris Paul. Harden, that's good. Harden's got 6.
James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Vassell. Over in the corner, Paul. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
First personal foul.
It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, you have got to be cautious around Chris Paul. He understands how to lean and when to draw contact.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. Like looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system.
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Oh, boy, you love to see that kind of burst from Kawhi Leonard. What a finish.
And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 7 points in the game. Harden surveying the D. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
Vassell outside. Pass to Barnes. The three. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
James Harden.
And they pick up 2.
I tell you, James Harden's ability to power through contact and finish with bodies around him is something else.
Wembanyama left side. Spurs passing it around. Outside Collins. To the right side. Inside shot. That one, no good.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Jones from outside. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts.
16.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Lets the 3 fly. Coffee can't get it to go. San Antonio leading by 3. And it's Paul missing.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Ball fires from way outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
Pass to Wembanyama. That shot, no good. It's Powell on the wing. Here's Coffee. And stolen by Vassell. Paul, right side. Wembanyama down low. Shot clock at 6. Here's Barnes. Second shot opportunity. And Wembanyama with the nice bucket inside.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Outside Leonard. The three. Los Angeles with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Vassell. For the three. Cans it from downtown. Now it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Steps back. Over in the corner, Barnes. Pass to Paul. Collins wide open. He fires. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Collins has got himself on the board with three there.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Here's Powell. Count that one.
Well, you don't want to see Norman Powell settling for outside looks. Love when he goes to work down deep.
Paul looking over the floor. Back to Vassell. That three off the mark. Clippers trail by 4. To the paint. Here's Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
An absolute master at drawing contact. Defenders get nervous guarding James Harden. This is why.
So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Vassell. And a miss there on the triple. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Substitution on the court.
San Antonio leading. .29 seconds left to play here in the half. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Sohan. And it comes off the front of the rim. Right side, Jones. The score now all even. Jones has got his first points in this one. Back to Jones. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The Clippers, 27.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Inside, here's Sohan. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Batum. Here's Jones. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Jones has got the lead up to 2 now for Los Angeles. Hey, Doris, how about Terrence Mann starting on a loaded Clippers team?
Think about this, Kevin. You're joined in the starting lineup by 3 future Hall of Famers, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, and James Harden. And what I love about Terrence, he didn't look out of place. Gives you some sense of how capable this young man is fitting in around great players. Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Wembanyama outside. Barnes outside. Pass to Paul. The kick out to Barnes. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Barnes has got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, spot-up shooting, one of Barnes' really strong suits offensively.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Here's man, defended by Paul. Back to Porter. 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. No good from Zubac. Spurs leading by 3. Vassell wide open. Misses off the right iron. Knocked away. And taken away by Paul. Pass to Collins. Over in the corner, Paul. Outside Collins. Back to Barnes. Shoots over man. And that one's good, Barnes. Now it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
He's just able to score from anywhere on the floor, but Barnes loves that high percentage area.
Pass to Porter. Here's man. And again, no good by the Clippers.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Clippers trailed by 5. Doris, recently the Clippers relocated their G League team, bringing basketball back to the city of San Diego.
Kevin, I absolutely love this because San Diego gets its first NBA representation since 1984. And yes, it's great for the city itself, but it's also a smart move by the NBA. You are tapping into an untouched market.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, so you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Outside, Porter jacks up a 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
All up top. He has 6. Back to Barnes. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's man for the lead. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. And the Clippers lead by 1.
If you don't put a body on Tucker, he will find a way to burn you on the offensive glass.
Here's Vassell. Spurs working the ball around now. Offline with his 3. And it's the Clippers' ball. And stolen by Vassell. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Poetry in motion. Porter with a beautiful stroke rising up there from mid-range.
To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. With 1 on the clock. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Spurs lead by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready. And with With 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And so Harden will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. Pass to Zubac. Good defense by Wembanyama.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Here's Paul. And the rejection by Leonard.
And those long arms and huge hands, Leonard has all the tools he needs to erase shots.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Barnes outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Tries again. And another shot. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. It's Harden with the drive. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Oh, my goodness. What an elusive move by James Harden. Not only the ability to put it on the deck, but the ability to make that shot. That's tough.
Jones, no one around him. Pass to Harden. On the wing, man. Offensive rebound. Spurs trail by 3. Here's Barnes. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, the vision and the understanding of Chris Paul is something to behold.
Man with it. Back to Harden. Launches it. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
And they double up Paul. On the wing, Barnes. And stolen by Leonard. For the finish. Here's Leonard with the bucket in transition.
The giant wingspan and hands of Leonard, those help so much when he's on the break.
And here's Collins from outside. Stolen by Harden. On the basket by Jones. Jones has got the lead up to 8 now for the Clippers. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively. And Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Los Angeles leading by 6. And the basket by Harden.
And James Harden, simply stated, is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
And he drives in. And Harden with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Wembanyama. And Bamba pulls it down. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And